Alright. Here we are again. Because I just had to make that damn rule about unlocking characters, man. This is gonna bite me in the ass when we have to do like more fighting games in the future. Well, some more than others. It's just, again, it's just Naruto that's the offender to this. Cause I want to say Ultra Ninja's just as bad, except
Naruto Shippuden.
Ultra Ninja's just like, hey, just do story mode and like a bunch of like custom missions, and that's about it. This is just like, you're gonna keep doing this until you shut the hell up, Bondo. But yeah, like I said, I think we need like a good 100,000, and then we gotta, because the last few characters I remember are fucking Orochimaru, Kabuto, like Orochimaru, Kabuto, and Sasuke. Oh, and Sai and Yamato. Like that's the last set of characters because you know, EX Tyson special, EX Tyson special 2 or EX Tyson 2, you know. All right, let's go back to this hellscape that is survival mode. Basically used to everybody. Fuck it, I'll go to chapter. Y'all would make me fight Hinata, like just cause. But what the fuck was that? Wow. All right. Um, Hinata, do not be that. Do not be that person right now, Hinata. Don't. All right. I can take this from a lot of people. You are not one of those people. But yeah, so a day until Metaphor and Sparking Zero. Update on both is that they for Metaphor they said Amazon said they will come here by 10, so, and like tomorrow. So it's gonna be for like it's actually gonna meet the release date. Sparking Zero, on the other hand, they literally told my ass that the orders were received, but they haven't it hadn't even been shipped, and they don't have a date for it. So it's looking to be one of those cases where I'm not gonna get the game on release date again. And mind you, I said this on Twitter, where this is the main reason I stopped pre-ordering my stuff from Best Buy, because they did this with P3 Reload. I wasn't getting the release date. I think I got like a few days after, and I was like, because if you know YouTube algorithm and you know how people are with like certain games, for someone's being one of those games, they're gonna upload it like the moment they can. And I was just like, I'm not trying to see anything. I want to play the game for myself. They're doing that shit right now with Metaphor, and I'm really upset with that. I'm like, the game's not fucking out, man. And like I want to say the worst offender is Fast, but I'm like, I get he uploads like Atlas content, so it's part of the course. So I'm just gonna be like, all right, I can't be watching your stuff. I'm like, thank God there's a hide button for subscriptions, so I'm like, I don't have to constantly see this. But it's another channel I subscribe to where they just were fucking like showing off the second boss fights, awakenings. I'm like, fuck off, man. Don't do that. That's like my main thing. Like, I get it. Don't do that, okay? Do not put that shit in thumbnails. Like, Jesus. Don't do that. Especially when the game isn't out yet here. I'm like, I don't care that you got it early. Don't do that shit. I'm like, be considerate. Like, I know you need the views and the income, but Jesus, man. I'm like, come on, time and place. Like, I'm less offended with fucking Sparking Zero, because that was like a game literally released 3 days early, and I've gone out of my way not to see anything for episode mode. The most I've done is seen like a rhyme style video where he did the like, you know, the creative mode, that mode. That's it. I was like, that's as far as I'm going. I haven't even watched like Sayu play it. That's how much I'm avoiding information about this game. I'm like, I want to play this for myself, so I don't want to see like anything like story wise or the what ifs, because I want to experience that shit myself. So, people don't think that otherwise. They're just like, nah, you know, algorithms and whatnot.
Don't get involved.
But on less frustrating news, I've uploaded. Okay, like the Billy Hatch finale was uploaded yesterday. Like I actually recorded like the 2 bits I said I was gonna do. Record the bit where I explain what happened, why there is another part to it, and then the end result where I ended like showing that I literally got all the emblems. So I'm like, all right, that's done. Tell me why that thing took like half the goddamn day to upload, because it took so many hours to upload. I'm like, oh my god. And what was worse is that that exact same day, because my MP3 player died the day, like, what was it, Sunday? I ordered a new one and it came yesterday. So I was like, all right, let me put the, like, you know, obviously the music stuff on here. And they told me that was going to take 7 hours. Because I was doing a direct connection. Don't ask me how that works, but you know how you connect the MP3 player itself to the computer. I was doing that through a USB hub I'm using for both my mic and my webcam, which I'm not gonna use anytime soon. But yeah, it like through that they were just like, yeah, this is gonna take 7 hours, and as it was like at 66%, it just stopped. It would not transfer anything else. So I'm just like, oh my god. Thank God they came with like a memory card reader. So I just end up doing that, and that was like reasonably fast. So I'm like, I spent so much time transferring files, and I could just did this the entire time. And I was like, never again. I was like, this, like, never again. Because, like, it's a really big fucking SD card, like, that came with it. It's like 128 gigs. I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot of fucking gigabytes. Serves you right, blocker. But, he had enough to substitute? How? But, yeah, that was done, and yeah, I just spend it like how I usually spend my days off, like when I'm not streaming. I'm just like, alright, we did this. I uploaded the VOD. So next on the list is the OG Clash of Ninja Revolution. So that shouldn't be too bad. And then after that is View for Joe, and then after that it's, you know, 2, and then Sonic Riders. And then it'd be caught up like to where we are right now, with because we're not getting done with this anytime soon, because fuck you, Shikamaru. But yeah, this grind is gonna be like, I hope you like that. I hope you like seeing a bunch of characters I already used over and over again, and these stages, because I refuse to buy the new ones. I'm sorry, not sorry. Also, I'm like the same account that's doing the metaphor stuff. I know damn well them and probably Big Dan Gaming is gonna upload everything for fucking Dragon Age, and that's gonna annoy me to all hell, because I'm really looking forward to that, despite, like, you know, me tempering my goddamn expectations with like everything that's been revealed with that game. So god damn it, I keep forgetting it's not down anymore. I could just wait for time to go out, you jackass, but that's not coming out till like the end of the month. And like the least said about Sonic X Shadow Generations, the better, because I'm like, you know, people who cover that is gonna cover it. I don't have that many people who actually play Sonic games I've subscribed to like that. Like outside of Sayu, because again, that's just how he is. But stab there. Oh my God! Did you know? Why did that do so much damage? I actually felt bad about that one. Oh God, it's not that. All right, it's been a fun run, guys. It's like what, 6,000 a pop, so. Yeah. Kind of blow her up though. Okay, that made it worth it. Sure, why not? I'll be gone.
Get ready. First round.
Oh, speaking of that, that also had like the third episode come out. Like it was really good. I will say that. Like I've been liking what they've been doing with the shorts, the dark beginning, like you know. Because it brought up like the fact like the gun commander is here. Like obviously they were raiding a gun base, so like obviously he would show up. And then they also brought up the fact that he was just like, you know, like Shao could like came to me about this, right? And you know, Rouge called out like, yeah, but when's the last time, like, you know, Shao ever listened to someone? And he's like, if it was you, you'd be able to talk him down. And she was like, nah, there's only one other person who could talk him down. And immediately, I thought like, well, what about Amy? And then also, like, then I go on Twitter, they're just like, right, they don't know about the conversation he had with Amy that led him to helping Sonic and with the Battle Lizard. So I was like, oh, right, that's between them. So Amy never said anything about that. So another reason why I would just prove that fucking, like, I just don't like Chris from Sonic X is that moment right there. Because, yeah, for some reason, like, they literally gave all Amy's moments to him. And I was just like, and I shit you not, I'm like, go rewatch Sonic X and go watch both the Adventure portion and the Adventure 2 portion. And you will see, like, he's the one who talks Shadow into, you know, helping with the Battle Lizard. And he's also the same one who tells, Gamma that he doesn't have to be bad just because he's, you know, made by Robotnik. So I'm just like, shit's crazy how we just said, yeah, no, let's not have Amy have her character defining moments. Let's give them to somebody else. Like that shit is all type of crazy. And I never forgot that. I was like, yeah, no. It's as crazy as them trying to be like, yeah, this last season is so goddamn original when it's just a goddamn Sonic Shuffle plot. How have people not seen that? How have people not put two and two together? I'm like, that chick is literally Lumina. Alright? Cosmos, whatever, literally Lumina. And all but design. Like, just life eggs, precious stones. You get rid of a precious stone, the world is gone. Come on, man. it's like 1-to-1. Like, this is literally the plot to Sonic Shuffle. Like, the only thing we were missing was Void. And don't even get me started on that fucking train wreck of a reveal. And this is coming from someone who never finished Sonic Shuffle, but knows the gist of, like, yeah, this destroys the Sonic plot. And that's all I would say on that. Fun fact, I kept trying to stream, like, I actually did do that. I don't know if I had OBS then, but yes, I did, in fact, record, like, the story mode for Sonic Shuffle. That was, like, a thing I wanted to do. I still plan on doing it, just no time in the immediate future. Just probably when I have, like, full time to not get pissed off and, you know, because that shit is the most rubber bandy ass party game I played since Mario Party. Mario Party doesn't even do that shit. Like, the only time Mario Party did that and where he got really bad with that shit was, like, the Rumble minigames. Like, you know those Rumble duels? Like, I want 5 specifically. You know, where you had to go around the lake and you had to go pick up, like, the diamonds and whatnot? Yeah, that was hell. I was like, because the computer will always get what they wanted. Same for, like, anything that required luck. You were fucking hit on those. Like, Rumble and luck. Like, you might get luck with skill. That's about the only time you have, like, a chance to get these guys. But I was just like, that game, no. Like, there's equal part skill minigames and equal part luck. And most of the time, it's not going to be in your favor. I'll just tell you how it is. As someone who played that game, made it all the way to, like, excuse me, I think it was, the forest level in story mode. I was like, and then I was like, before my computer crapped out, and just like, yeah, no, this isn't gonna turn on anymore. Period. Like, like, first it was like a black screen. Like, I already talked about this before, but the first time my computer fucked up was like, it would not turn on. Period. Like, you could plug it in, it would not turn on. So it was like, you're gonna have to send it back, and I did. You know, but that also meant, like, everything I downloaded, I would have to re-download again. Let me tell you, that was hell, because, finding a ROM, a Tyson special, is not fun. It really isn't. And I'm lucky enough to be like, alright, it was less of a hassle to get this time than it was the second time. Because, again, that was hell. But, with that, it was just like, alright. The second time it happened, like, it was immediately, because I remember this, like, I was going to, I think I was, like, downloading songs from, like, Sonic Frontiers. This is immediately after, like, I beat the game, like around this time. So it's just like, alright. And then it just, this time, like, it will turn on, right? But you would just get, like, a black-ass screen. So I was like, what the fuck happened here? So I'm just like, I'm left at a... And then we came to, like, this year where, like, I spent, like, God knows how many times trying to sell it, only to find out, like, oh, by the way, no, it was last year. It was last year, and parts of this year where I kept trying to sell the damn thing, and it like, places would not, well, most of last year, were just like, places would not sell, like, buy it, because one, it was a gaming PC, and they were just like, my thinking was just like, oh, because, like, you know, you probably have so many parts, you know, the parts cost, like, different amounts and whatnot, and, you know, considering, like, how much you spend, you're probably not gonna get that much back. I kind of got that logic, but at the same time, I was just like, someone else said, like, oh, your parts are missing. I'm like, what parts are missing? I'm like, what? I didn't move anything. What the hell you mean my parts are missing? Like, and it's like, it's goddamn weird, but I didn't look into it, because I was just like, I was just so done. I was just like, I just want somebody to sell this so I could get like a better one. And really, you bitch. At least gotta kill me. Not before I kill him first. But yeah, it was just like a weird cycle, and I couldn't even get the damn thing sold. So like this is like basically a gift at this point. So I am getting my money's worth with this. I will say that much because I'm like it's like a way stronger PC than the other one. Other two like I just wish I could did something with the parts, at least pawn them off somewhere or something. Hell, I even tried fucking Craigslist, and they was just like, yeah, no, we're not trying to buy this shit either. So I'm like, whatever. I guess I'm just stuck with this thing. Who else should I try again? Let's try Naruto. Like, fuck, I think I picked his alt color. Your ass could get your fucking blue back. Well, this is his blue, but fuck, man. Like, this is... And then in Gacha news, like, I got Lion Lady, Cheetah Lady. I don't think I'm interested. Yeah, because the update was Tuesday. So I got her, and I did not do the Archon quest yet. I'm waiting to do that, so I'm probably going to do that either today or tomorrow. Because, like, it depends. Like, I'm probably going to do it, like, later today, if I'm being honest. Because I'm just like, yeah, I should. Because again, like I will give Gitchin this where they give you the incentive to like clear the Archon quest as soon as possible because of the the 500 extra primos and whatnot, and then how for like newer characters now you got the little quest for them where like you could do it and then you get enough mats to get their shit to 60. So I was like, yeah, that's some good quality of life stuff right there. But because I did that with Milani, and like at the time I was like grinding the boss for her and Kachina. So like both of them are like 80 right now. So I'm just like I'm like I don't. Because I'm like the thing with me, I'm also trying to figure out how the hell she works because I was like, okay, so she's basically like the Yujin of the group, where it's like it's best to have other elements other than Geo. Oh, fucking course, I knew that he was gonna ruin my perfect, but yeah, that's how she works. I don't even know what her fucking artifact set is, so I'm just like. I just know that you heal, and based on like the different elements in your party, that depends, like like the enemy's resistance and whatnot. It's basically the skates that got me, and then it was also like her design and Cheska, whatever, not Bloodborne lady stuff is, but yeah. Like they're the other two other than Magavrar or whatever, Mavikra, whatever the Archon name is. I'm gonna mispronounce her name because it's not easy as hell to pronounce. Like say fucking Furano or Mehita, but Jesus, man. But yeah. Because I'm still trying to get. That's literally my end goal. I'm like, I literally want all the Archons, and the only reason I don't have Zhongli at this point is because his ass literally kept running at the wrong times. I'm like, you need to stop that. You need to stop running when I literally want a character. Because he did it with Tanari. I think he did it with Ganyu. And I was just like, shit. I was like, okay, you need to stop. So, do you even know who the hell this is, Naruto? And then, for the life of me, I forgot that, Honkai is literally doing they're doing a live stream tomorrow. I was like, oh shit, we're almost done with Lao Fu stuff, cause I was like, oh, I forgot all about, I forgot all about this shit. I was like, oh, because I'm like, because my childish ass is thinking like, hey, Metaphor and fucking Spark of Zero comes out that day, so he probably wasn't thinking that far ahead. And I was like, it's not like, oh my god, do not start this bullshit, Deidara. But I hate you. Oh, my god, why did they make me have to fight your ass? That's what I gotta say, dick. I should have just let his ass fall. The littlest of Chakra Man! The littlest! Okay, how the fuck did that hit me? Fuck you, man. But yeah, all I know is that a rap is coming out. And I was like, I literally have no other characters to say for outside of Ting Yun, who they literally released the marketing for. Because I do not want Sunday. So, never saw the hype. So, but I'm getting like the Doom post of like, well, she's a bad character. I'm like, I don't have a single 5-star era goddamn edition. I kid you not. I was like, oh. That's what I gotta say about that shit, Shikamaru. I'm not even gonna punch you. I'm just gonna let your ass fall. Bitch. But yeah, like it just at that point where I'm just like, oh, okay, who's she running with? Because at the part like from what I'm unfortunately seeing for like most leagues, like it's she's running with Akron again, because I'm like, Akron's really goddamn good. Like, I was lucky enough to get her during her banner. So I'm like, yeah, I can vouch for her. She's really good. Especially, like, Simulate Universe, like, that's even better. Like, Simulate Universe, and when you want to go through mobs, like, she's, like, the best of the best. Where, like, the only character who I would say just it's just as good as her in terms of like techniques that just you don't want to deal with shit is Facial. Ironically enough, because they both had like the same meter mechanics, where it's just like they don't take regular energy, like they have specific gauges to fill. So in Facial's case, it's like the more follow-ups you do, like the more her gauge goes up, and then her special. It depends, like, it does more damage if one does more damage if, like, the opponent's weakness broken, and then the other one literally actually breaks their toughness gauge, so. Oh my god. Not the bare knuckle Street Fighter about to kill me. Hey, remember Naruto was training with Trench Knives for a bit? I do. Too bad we never did anything with that outside of a goddamn short. Right, Asuma. What about that nephew of yours? You think he'll at least pick a bow stab up or something, but no. Oh, he now is gonna kill me again. Tale as old as time. Yep, he knows he's gonna kill me. Go ahead, yep. You know what's gonna suck too? I'm gonna have to do mission mode with those fucks too. So, I'm not looking forward to that.
Get ready. First round.
And then I think for ZZZ, their live stream should be coming up soon because Bernice is the last. She comes out next week, and she's the last character of this patch. So, because next patch is Unagi and Lighter. So, again, all the Hoyoverse game where I'm actively trying to get fucking everyone, male and female. So I'm just like, fuck me. Well, again, I can't even say Honkai. Like, I'm not even gonna lie and say, like, I'm in the same way for, Honkai and Genshin. I'm like, no, because I'm selective with them. Like, ZZZ is, like, the only Hoyoverse game where, again, I like all the characters and all the factions so far. So, I'm like, the only ones I'm still on the fence with is, Hand. And I was like, that's only because we already know, like, the bare minimum with them. Like, all we know is that Shukaku's part of it, and that's it. So it's like Shukaku's part of it, Miyabi's part of it, Yanagi, and Bandana Man. That because I do not know his name for the life of me. Like, I cannot remember his name. Yeah, I just don't like talk about Shukaku because of the new voice change. Because I'm just like, I like her OG voice. Could call me petty, whatever, but it's just something about her like, just talk about like how hungry she is and just, you know, the playfulness is gone. That's the main reason I don't like. I don't even use her like that. I was like, and she's my first E6, one of them. She's like one of the first characters I ever E6, and I'm like, the fact that I'm not using her just it stings, you know, because I was like really happy to use her, and then it's just like now it's just like, oh my god, I don't associate you with how you used to be. Like, I still use Lucy. So I'm like, Lucy's no problem because you can literally spot the difference. Like, I could say, I guess tone. Like, same with, like, I want to say, Shukaku, but at the same time, like, not as much. It's not as grievous as Shukaku, I should say. Right, because you don't drop the goddamn weapon in your hit potential.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
Also, fun fact, my friend, who you like and mod of the channel, is saying about design. He was testing out like an AI generator for like his image generator, for like one of his characters for D&D, and he kept trying to find like pictures of Lee, and it kept coming out to be like fucking everything but goddamn Lee. Like, I was just like, can I at least get some orange in one of these? I mean, like some green, you know what he's known for? Instead, he kept getting orange and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm curious. Try Eno. And then, you guessed it, Eno got fucking pink as can be. I was like, the only thing they got right is that Eno was a blonde. That's about it. And I was like, that's sad. Whereas it's like, I was like, this is just Sakura. Like, this is I was like, I get it. I was like, how much you want to bet it's gonna be pink. I'm like, I don't even want to see 10-10, and I don't know if I want to say he did do 10-10, but I said I'm like, you know what, fuck it anyway. Just for curiosity's sake, what would 10-10 look like? I think, yeah, it, I think it was like I think he did 10-10. I'm not too sure, but it was just bad. I was like, why do I even bother? Because they kept saying like in a fantasy setting, and then they just kept giving them like their most random ass shit. I was like, that's not even that's goddamn Sakura with all the pink, and then like the whisker marks too. I was like, oh, no, no, no. It wasn't. It wasn't 10-10. It was Yukimo. That's who it was. I was like, oh, yeah, it was Yukimo. I was like, nah, let me, like, I'm gonna spitball this. Let me pick a filler character. Like, and I was like, see if it comes up with anything. And this one was it was for, like, seeing, I want to say, like, it's like, what's the best way to describe it? Female nachos. I'm like, the only thing they got right was like her name was Fox related, because and Yukimo's last name is Kurama, and her entire clans is like Genju, like their entire things that Genjutsus that are so real, like yeah, Genjutsus that are so powerful that like they're treated as real. So wherever you experience in the Genjutsu, you're actually experiencing like in real life. Like you're actually experiencing pain and whatnot. So again, it's a concept I'm upset they didn't do more about. That we literally have to do this for a filler character. So that's why she's also like one of my favorites, because Fanon does her justice. Where it's just like you have her either be like um join the academy with Naruto and where she gets her physical condition like improved because like through like training with Guy and whatnot. So yeah, it's a lot of Naruto characters that I'm like that with, where it's just like Fan really did a lot of these characters justice. Like it's one of the main reasons I like characters like Chuyuya, Fu, Korosuchi, Yugito, Ken, like the characters you wouldn't give a second glance to, like in the main show, like because like the amount of, like how much you don't see them and how much like they don't have much of a screen presence. So I'm always for like fan fictions and whoever does that, even fan art, because like I said, My Hero was like I did the same for My Hero too, where like I always I always appreciated the one artist who would like make Shippuden like with a lot of people, but it like you had it from like Najari, you had it from Najari, Burning, who else? The Cerberus from Helltaker, Momo, fucking Amazon, Uraka. That was like my personal favorite. Cause they were the ones who really started me on the whole like, hey, Kendo was a good one too. Like it was a gamer fic with Izuku having the gamer ability, but the thing was that because of that, it was just like it was like Izuku took it for granted, and when he was granted I think it was like yeah, when he was granted like one for all, it basically rejected it, and in doing so, it ended up giving it to Kendo. So Kendo ended up being the one who got one for all in that fanfic. And Momo was another character who showed up because like it was like every time Izuku was like in an emergency situation, he would like the game would like literally request aid from like this random ass person. Like first it was Kendo, Itsuka, and then the second person it was Kendo. I mean it was it was Momo, and then I forgot how Najari got into that introduced. Oh, what she found out, I think I think it was like Izuku's food like did something with like their chest sizes. So and I know Shoto was another one because he ended up changing genders because like that's what his food ended up doing too. Like his food always had side effects. Like it provided buffs and also had side effects like depending on who the person was. And for some it was like for the longest like it would give people like ammo traits. Cause I remember Kendo getting like cat ears, Momo got like dog ears, and Shoto, he like not only was he turned to a female, but he got like a foxtail. So it became one of those things where it's like, then he just flat out accepted it, where it's just like, yeah, no, you can keep me a female. Like I like this better. Like as long as you provide me like soba or whatnot. But yeah, that was like, woof. That was a ride. Same for like how eating a strange food gave me a quirk that still good to this day, still updating. So and the right way to write a harem, where it's just like they aren't just all dating Izuku, man. They're all dating each other. Do that. Do more of that if you're gonna do a harem. I beg of you, just don't have them all fawn over the guy. Like that's literally the whole. That's where we get that nonsense of like it's just a self-insert in a male power fantasy. Because I'm like Issei explained it best in like his desire to get one and so what if I want to be a hero protagonist where he's just like I want everyone to be happy, no room for resentment, jealousy, like everyone's on equal footing. Like that's how you should be doing it. And that's still all will be my stance on it. I was like, everyone's happy, like like how the 100 girls who really love you, like how they're doing that shit. Like do that. Like that's a prime example of like shit I like to see, And Love Tyrant. And that other fucking manga, I'm drawing a blank on that basically ended with a harem, but like I think like main character dies, but he ends up like leaving like a lot of grandkids behind, so it was like a really fulfilling life. I was like, I cannot for the life of me remember that, and that was like so short lived. And then if you do the whole polygamy is legal plot thing, if you do a isekai or whatever, yeah, my thing on that is that, hey, don't have the protagonist be like a wet blanket or like a dense blanket. Like, have them be aware that these people like them. Like, those are the most annoying ones to deal with. Like, all the time. Just every time everyone would like literally shut up in their face like, hey man, polygamy's legal, right? You don't have to like like fuck around and find out. Just but that's just me. Like I have my preferences. It's not all fucking action showings for me, man. Like I like to dabble in my comedies, my slice of life, and my my romances. So like not everything needs to be like, but is it mature enough? Is it mainstream enough? I'm like, no, I like the niche stuff. I admit I like my isekais. I'm like really like I like my isekais where like the main protag doesn't outright go out of the way to like stand out. Like they just like, nah, that's cool and all, but I just want to keep it easy. Like I want to be a farmer, or I want to open a shop somewhere, that type of shit. I want to, like, I want to live out in the country, do this shit. Same for like, oh my god. Well, it's been a good run. Always one goddamn character. Where they do this shit. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the character leads to like the hero's party or get banished. Fuck you, man. Dude, just kill me. Jackass. Like, and then my favorite was like, hey, like, it turns out like they were like all sorry because they find out like the person like is responsible for like their buffs or whatnot, or like keeping the party like together. And like the moment they found out, they're like, we got to get them back, and they're just like, yeah, no, we are no, we ain't doing that. I wonder if did that ever get animated where the the dude gets kicked out of the main hero's party and he ends up with their moms, with like the moms are like each of like the people in that party. I know people were like raising a fuss about like that becoming a thing, or it's like I can't believe they would do something like that. I was like, well, I will admit they got some weird ass laws there. Like that, like considering the climate we're in right now, like can't be saying like can't be talking about that like because yeah, you want to know how they're saying like they like them young now, like considering all the stuff that's happening now, people getting outed. Yeah, they also like them young in that fucking messed up world where it's like, yeah, if you're considered like past a certain age, you're considered like an old hag and like unattractive. I'm like, I'm sorry, what kind of hellscape is this? Like, where it's like, yeah, we like we want a younger girl and whatnot. So yeah, it kind of gets like murky. I'm not gonna lie. The first chapter, like literally, the hero's own mom is sold to like fucking as a slave. Should you not? And like the dude ends up fighting her, and he was like, "Hey, why are you here?" And she finds out like, oh, her husband had like a lot of like ended up gambling like the money made from their son being a hero, and by doing so he owed people a lot of debt and couldn't pay that, so he sold her off. And I was just like, oh, that's ooh, yeah, that's a yikes for me, chief. And the thing was that also like the main character, like he's also like he's like an older guy in mind, and just just in a younger body. Like that's why he was just like he wasn't affected that he wasn't like attracted to like anyone in the party, because he just saw them as rightfully so fucking kids. So that's why he was just like, okay, I'm riding home here because there's older women, and I appreciate them like while everyone else doesn't. So I'm not gonna look a gifted horse in the mouth. And like they were slowly trying, like, because he also did the thing of like, oh, like I'm not gonna let this affect me, that like I did all, like because he handled everything for the party, from like cooking, cleaning, like everything, like making sure like they got the proper paperwork to make sure they get paid by the church. And they just said like they found out like yeah he did all that, and because he's gone, like you know, like they literally had to divvy it up, and found out like they were like really terrible at it. So and like like one of the last chapters that got updated were just like them reflecting on everything, where it's just like, man, I sure do miss so and so because you know they used to do this and that, and then it's like he like the dude who kicked him out thought about bringing him back, but it was also the fact like maybe if I gave him one of the girls, like I'd be, you know, we'd be even, we'd be square, because he basically tried to do the thing of like, um, because he gave one of them like a necklace, right? And only to find out like as he was getting kicked out that it was replaced with a necklace that he bought, like the the guy bought, but it was just like, oh, you're trying to get a reaction out of me, like jokes on you. I don't see her that way, so I'm just gonna leave, and he did. So
Get ready. First round. Begin.
and then he was just like, yeah, maybe if I did that, and then thought about it, just like, no, I couldn't, like, it would seem right. Like, he wasn't, a fan of the idea, just like, even let it one of them go, so he was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that, so, like, he didn't want revenge, but the moms did. They just like, yeah, no, we're not gonna let him go off with that, so we'll let him get away with, like, because again, the the party was made of like their kids too, so they were just like, yeah, no, we're not gonna let them get away with treating you like that. So because he already planned revenge for like what the husbands did, because all of them had like some type of shortcoming where it's like the wives will really tell him like, yeah, yeah, I just want you to know you might have good memories of these people, but they're actually like piece of shit, like when you weren't there or weren't paying attention, like
Get ready. First round.
which was, I know one of them was a chef who wanted like a maid, and then another one was like I think he ran like a potion shop or item shop. I forgot what it was, but yeah, he was just like, he wouldn't give her like credit for any of the stuff he did, like took her for granted type of stuff. So yeah, it was that. Like those like the other three that ended up like making up their party.
Is over. Winner. Thank you for the.
Am I remember that? I think it was like three.
Get ready.
Oh hey, it's the asshole. You know, I'm just not thinking about it. If he's this annoying, God forbid when I start fighting fucking Kakuzu and goddamn Haiden. Those are gonna be even more pain in the asses considering their range for both. So I'm just like, yeah, that's gonna be hell. Even though it's already hell right now. He just killed himself, so I'm thankful for that small mercy.
Get ready. First round.
Again, I gotta do mission mode after this, so I'm not in the best of moods with this shit. I was like, cause then I gotta load up another 100,000 to get more characters, so. I want to say the rotation don't use chakra, and that's probably one Neji's hit potential.
Get ready.
Because again, I remember some and then I don't, so I feel like that would be one of his. He tried to grab me. and he countered my ass. They have the nerve to eat in my face.
Let's begin. Who's going to fight?
Let's go. Get ready. First round.
Why the fuck am I fighting Hinata first? I swear that's like their go-to. Just throw a goddamn paper bomb at me.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
Cut you down. I'll be the one to take you down.
Get ready.
What's up with that world?
Begin.
Also, can we talk about the Nintendo thing? That was fucking weird. Where it's just like, well, not weird, but Nintendo being Nintendo. Where it's just like, hey, we have this, like, testing program. Like, we're gonna have this, this testing program, and the only way you're eligible if you have a Switch Online and the Switch Online expansion. And, you know, in Japan, it's you're selected. It's like a select view. And then in the areas outside, it's first come, first serve. Tell me why, and in typical Nintendo fashion, people tried to do that. They tried to sign up for it, or they'd be like, oh, sorry, it's closed. Like, you know, all the slots are filled. So I'm just like, shit, well, that would have been nice to, you know, try to get into, but also the fact that I refuse to pay for, like, the Switch Online expansion. I was like, there's literally no reason for me to get that. Because I'm just like, I literally play, I have emulators for all this. Most of it. Like, especially, like, the N64, the GBA, and, like the Genesis stuff. I'm like, I was like, I have emulators for these. So I'm like, I'm not really seeing, like, why I should care that, you know, I can play these on my Switch. So I'm just like, come talk to me when you start adding stuff I care about. Oh, you bitch! I'm gonna fuck you up, Naruto. I'm gonna fuck you up so bad for this. You better hope this kills me. Yeah, oh man, indeed. You son of a bitch.
Battle is over. Winner. Get ready. First round. Begin.
You know, I remember that taking chakra. So why is it only like, you know, that literally should be taking chakra. Just doing that entire string of combos instead of just being like, oh, it's only certain parts of the combo where he literally takes chakras. I'm like, that shit makes no sense. Exactly. Like, make this shit make sense.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
Okay, thanks, Water Clown. Thanks. You did shack all. And she can fucking heal herself if she wanted to, but she's a fucking idiot.
Get ready. First round.
Yeah, there's a cold day in hell when I lose to Coronai of all people. we are not doing this game of just like me, like, you know, doing famous last words. I literally mean it. Cold day in hell when I lose to Coronai.
Battle is over. My sword gloves. Get ready. First round. Begin. I'll get you down.
God, fuck off, Shino.
Battle is over. I'll get you down. Winner. Get ready. First round. Begin. I'll get you down. I'll get you sharp.
You wanna know when Kisami's really broken? Just wait till we get to losing my Chronicles 2. Like, whenever that happens. Cause I got those for nostalgia's sake. And like I really wish we had more games like that. Like you just don't understand how much I miss the days of just like everything not being arena fighters or just fighter general, and we had like every diversity under the goddamn sun. But no, it's just like you either a licensed fighter or you're some other fucking thing. The closest we ever got back to that was Demon Slayer again, a goddamn party game. Even that was like short-lived because of like how fucking terrible that game was. So. God, why do I gotta keep fighting you range fucks, man? Like, Jesus Christ, that's annoying. Like, look at that! What the hell am I supposed to do against that? Fuck off! Oh, God. I died to a rock. Tell as old as time. I'm just doing one more of these so we can get the goddamn 100 mark, 100,000, whatever. Jesus, man.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
Matter of fact, how the hell did they bring him back? He's a goddamn puppet. They actually bring his like actual body back? It's been a while. That war arc is just crazy.
Get ready. First round. Begin. Not quite.
Alright, I gotta hear this bullshit again.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
At least he's not saying that puppets are your friend bullshit.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
I was gonna say, you know, I should be playing as Toa or Komochi. I was like, you don't have those, you idiot. You don't have them unlocked. You didn't buy them, so. Oh my god. Fuck off. Ugh. Why can't you just give me an option to just be like, hey, just do a certain amount of fights, man? Like, part of me dreads when I literally have to cover like Smash at some point, because I'm like, I should do. Like, that's another series I want to do. Don't know how we're gonna do Smash 4 though. That's the only mystery, because I'm just like, ooh, that's gonna, yeah. Like, I have our copy of the game, but just. Yeah, Wii U be turned off, and I'm like, oh no, this is annoying. And the 3DS version is the 3DS version, so I'm like, whew. God, I wish they had the different voice packs in this, where it's just like, you can change the announcer, because, fuck you, Ruka. I know that's a random ass thing to say, like, after doing this for so long, but, yeah, no, I just still I can't bring myself to like Ruka. Just no. Shut the hell up. You puppets are not my friend. Ironically enough, that's literally, nah, I'm gonna say that for the actual game, so I'm like, nah, let me not spoil it. You got this coming, Kiba. Oh, okay. Now it's gonna kill me again. Because, yeah, she can just reposition herself. I know you might be thinking, well, can't you just poison her with his down special? I was like, no, because call it a hunch, but I don't think that's gonna really matter. It's like lowering evasion in a goddamn Atlas game. That shit don't matter, cause they will still crit your ass. Like, you could be like, but I lowered your hit rate. I gotta lower your accuracy. And, you know, why the fuck are you still hitting me? Same happens in fucking Tails. And I'm like, like, don't do that. Especially when, what was it? Like, Trails, you had, like, a static condition where it's like, you even try to hit somebody with this, you are fucked. Like, don't even think about it. And yet, you know, time and time again, the enemy can fight through that shit. Where it's like, yeah, no, oh my god, Tintin's gonna beat me because she's goddamn short, but, and I'm out of blocking. Tintin, I will really wait for time to run out. But yeah, I'm just like, that's annoying to deal with. Just like it's annoying to deal with all cancels. Because those are self-explanatory. Because they just like, yeah, this basically says, no, you can't guard against this. Like, nothing you can do. Even with, craft regret, like, the shit that, craft guard, none of that. It's gone. Like, you're still getting your ass hit by this. So, that was annoying as hell to deal with, and fucking Azure and Cold Steel 4. I was like, I never hated a status condition as much as I hated that. And I was like, I thought the most annoying thing to deal with in that series was Feint, because Feint was that, you're stunned for a bit, and you can't do shit, and they were just like, no, we found an even more annoying condition, where it's like, oh, we can just, you know, say no to your buffs, and be like, yeah, no, you aren't getting that. Oh my god, no! Of course. I don't care, man. Alright, who are the sets I should get this time?
How many players? Play attention to all the bonus features. Alright, let's begin.
Oh, shut the hell up. I don't want to be here either. We're gonna strike the mission mode after this, because I should have enough for, Chio. I'm not doing fucking the mode with her, so I'm just like, that's 60,000 plus bond deal. That's back again. Oh god. Because I think they're gonna say I can get bond deal now. What's my? Wait, what? What? I'm sorry, what? I thought your asses cost like a... Whatever. So Kakachi's literally the most highest thing to cost on it. Okay. We're literally almost done, guys. So we just gotta do that a couple more times. For, like, okay. Oh boy. Time to get out the good old trusty calculator. I'm probably gonna have to raise 100,000 again. Alright. Yeah, so... 176,000 if I want everyone but Bukakashi. So, alright.
Come back again.
I could have sworn, like, Orochimaru and them cost a fucking arm and a leg. I'm not gonna question it, alright? I'm really not. So, yeah, nearly done. So, we just got Yamato, Sai, Sasuke, Haiden, Kakazu, Bondo, and Abu Kakashi. And that's it. We already have 7 characters left, and we can call it quits on this game. Again, I enjoy this game. I hate the grind. I will always hate the grind for these games. We're just like,
Get ready. First round. Begin.
and this is someone who literally doesn't complain about like, hey, this game has unlockables. That's my, bread and butter. I love that shit. But they make it so goddamn annoying in these games. Okay, that was a delay.
Everything I do is for the
Shut the hell up, Shinji.
Let the mission begin.
Let the mission begin.
Do they say anything special for Tsunade?
I will finish this.
Okay, never mind. That answered my question.
Begin.
It still pissed me off something fierce that we did not get original characters like these again. Because I was talking to my brother on the phone yesterday about that. We're just like, yeah, like I would never not get to be annoyed by the fact that they hyped up Revolution as, oh, it's a character designed by Kishimoto, and like it was just Mega Naruto. Like the only cool thing that happened in that game was like the little OVAs with the Tatsuki. Well, was that it or was that Generation? Or I'm misremembering. But I want to say it's that one because they brought in team specials. So I want to say it's Revolution that did that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, because they did the Sensui thing. It's like, okay. So for the longest we didn't know what the hell since we had like Mangekyo or not. Well, not Mangekyo, but we didn't know what the hell his if he has Susanoo or not. And Kishimoto literally designed his Susanoo. It's pretty fucking badass with like a whole bunch of drills and whatnot. I was like, that's pretty boss. And so can you stop throwing that shit at me? Like, I get this. You just gotta keep throwing paper bombs at me. Alright. Like, one of my, like, this is like a fanfiction idea for me. Like, I wanted Sensui to have, like, a daughter. Like, and she was, like, cause my thing was that, like, the female Sasuke thing has been like so goddamn done time and time again that I was just like, okay, let me just make an original like female Uchiha, Let me just like try not to just ginger swap Sasuke. And I was like, alright, and that's what she came about. I was like, okay, what would they do? And like, who would their parents be? I was like, alright, this seems legit. And her thing would be like it was basically gonna be like she's gonna be based off Yoriichi, whereas it's like because Sensui is known as his use of like the like leaf vanisher technique or whatever you want to call it, Sushin, whatever. It's gonna be something like that, where it's like she's gonna have a rivalry with Naruto, like in terms of like who's the fast. That was like they were gonna have the rivalry that Naruto and Sasuke had like in the actual series. Instead, like theirs come from like you know, I won't say mutual respect because just like one trying to outprove the other, that type of rivalry. And then also the fact that one of the things why the fuck am I fighting you? But one of the key differences I wanted to make was that yeah, I was gonna do the Uchiha massacre different. Like that was gonna be a whole different because like I mentioned this like last video, but I wanted a divergence thing where it's just like like since because Sensui was gonna live, like that was gonna be another kind of divergence where like Sensui lives and he does go back to the Leaf Village. He's settled down like in the Sand Village. Yes, the Sand Village. I was like, what would be a reasonable place for him like to settle down somewhere? It's like, you know what? Do the Sand Village. Like make it like the Leaf Village and like let it be like like a tightly lit secret that not only that was Sisui alive, but also like there was another Uchiha around in the mix, and that no the Uchihas were wiped out because that was also gonna be another thing. Like the coup was still gonna happen, but the innocents weren't gonna get fucking killed for no goddamn reason. So like only the people who were just like were like really gun ho about it were gonna get killed. So. Like, we literally have like, yeah, you'd be like, no, no, no. Like, we literally have no other choice. We have to use like, there's always a choice. You like, don't pull that card. Excuse me. And I bet you're wondering how would that factor in Itachi. I was like, yo, I'm glad you asked, because he would literally be taking Sasuke's spot. Where it's like, yeah, I wasn't kidding about Naruto not being like the focal point. Like it wasn't gonna be him. Like that was also another gonna be like another little diverse thing. Just like Naruto is in a like reincarnation of Azura, and since there's no Sasuke, you would think like nah that would mean Maki's the Indra reincarnation. No, Itachi would be the reincarnation. And as for the actual reincarnation, it'd be Nagito. Because I was going to do stuff with him too. So it's like, just a whole bunch of ideas that I was just like, man, if only I was like motivated enough to put this on paper. But I was just like, nah, let's just say, let's bottle this up, like, for a rainy day.
First round. Begin.
Oh my god, if you guys don't stop throwing these goddamn paper bombs at me. Oh my god. I think the worst part about this is that I used to be like a fairly good Komochi player, so it's kind of annoying going through this. I might just make the stream longer since we're halfway there with like the characters. We just got like 7 left. That's just gonna require a lot of fucking survival modes, but we got more characters, so we can probably go through the whole goddamn roster at least once with these guys. So that's like 6,000 for like 10 fights. So that's. And we're like, what, a couple characters in, so As long as we can make it to 10 fights, we're fine. Like, don't matter what the fuck the rank is. So, again, this dude just sucks. I don't like him. All right, that and I never saw the hype for like the wood style. Like I didn't see that shit, the hype for that shit until the first start doing shit like in the war flashbacks, and then him in the actual war. I was like, I never saw the hype behind this. Like, oh, it can pacify like the tail beast. I'm like, cool, but what else can it do? It's fucking wood. Like his brother is water. I'm like, you can do a lot of shit with that. Why do I'm like, he's more impressive. Like the fact he can manipulate water in the goddamn air says a lot. That's how good his control was.
I've been given my orders. Get ready.
I was like, what am I supposed to care about Woodman for? Wait a minute, do I gotta fight Kakashi again? They said it's supposed to change from like if you do like a certain amount like and then you do Kakashi's rival thing, it's gonna change to Guy. Well, it's gonna change from Guy to Anbu Kakashi, but I'm gonna double check just to be sure. And that's how you get Kakashi. But I think you have to unlock everyone just to check. Okay, still Guy. So I don't have. I think I gotta unlock everybody first and then do that. Character select. Okay, that's Toa done. That's Mochi done. Fuck, I'm not looking forward to the greater of the two evils. This old hag. Why the Sakura?
First round. Begin.
No. You piece of... Forget, I do not like playing Chio in this goddamn game. Whatever. Don't care.
Pick your challenge. Don't treat me like an old woman. I won't lose.
Why the fuck are we fighting Gara?
First round. Begin.
Screw this. Yeah. Is Gara gonna kill Sakura? God, you can fucking block specials. Of course he did. Of course he did.
Come on, you're better than that.
That 1 versus 3 is going to be hell.
Treat me like an old woman.
Shut the hell up.
Okay, mission start.
Yep. Hell.
Get ready. First round.
A fresh hell at that. That's gone. The fact Conqueror died to Shippuden is fucking hilarious.
Battle is over. Winner.
I'm still good at something.
Shut the hell up.
Pick your challenge.
Don't treat me like an old woman.
Oh God.
Get ready.
This is hell. Oh, my ass could get hit with paper bonds, no goddamn problem, but I tried to throw something at this asshole. He's certainly like the dodging master. Fuck you.
No. It's been a while since I used myself.
Oh my God. You piece of... Funkin' punch, bitch.
Now, do it.
Fuck your super armor.
Come on, you're better than that.
Feel free to stab her afterwards, because I...
Don't treat me like an old woman.
yeah, I ain't winning this. Yep, go ahead, stab her.
Get ready. First round.
Yep, now I'm gonna bother substituting, because he's just gonna get in my ass and not get out of it. Is it though? Yeah, I forgot how to fucking... The fact that you made me get you the half health says a lot, man.
Pick your challenge.
Oh, shut the hell up, you.
Mission start.
It's the Sori or the Shino? Tamari? What? Tamari?
Let's start already.
I won't go easy on you just because you're my little brother.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
Never thought I'd see a day I prefer playing as Conqueror than anyone else. Truly, we are in the worst timeline.
Battle is over.
Is this the end?
Winner.
What, the Gara this time? Fucking God, dude.
Come on. As the Kazekage. Get ready. First round. Begin. Take that. Take that.
There we go.
Not quite. Take that. Take that. Here I go.
Never change Conqueror.
Not quite. Battle is over. Winner. I'm not the same.
Pick your challenge.
Hurry it up.
Okay, mission start.
Get ready. First round.
I'll send you all back to Soundland. Wait, that doesn't make sense. The fact y'all let me kill Tamari just, I don't know, that's kind of mean. Win.
Battle is over. Winner. There's no way I could have lost.
It's a shame he's all I wants to do here in the goddamn, well, him and Tamari. Because again, Gar's a tree and
I can't lose.
Boruto right now. Him and Shiki. Who the hell is Shiki? His adopted son.
First round. Begin.
Not gonna lie, I kind of miss your other shit, Catman.
Useless.
Damn, you didn't have to hit him with the useless.
Take that. Take that. Get out.
God. That's what I said. I fucking hate this version of the move.
Battle is over. Winner.
Pick your challenge.
Hurry it up.
Okay, mission start.
Cause who's next? Tamari, Baki, Tamari, Baki, Kabuto, and Orochimaru, right?
Begin. Take that.
There's no way in hell I'm winning this Conqueror. Excuse me. Also, I saw on Twitter that somebody got upset that I think it was like No Context Mario or Daily Mario, whoever they were. What was Tamari's all? I don't know, but someone got upset with them saying like it was whimsical and like yeah, for using the words whimsical. I was like, oh, blue. I think I prefer the black, but yeah, they got really upset about that, and I was like, that's a weird thing to be upset about. Like you know what series you're playing, right? Like, why would you be upset with someone using this to describe it? Because it's like it came off as one of those like, you know, like no fun allowed like type of things where it's just like, how dare you be excited for this thing? And I was like, that's crazy. Like that's that shit you would see. God, that weasel. I swear to God. But that's that shit you would see like in a Sonic post
You still got a ways to go.
where like how people got mad at Fidel for always being positive for like Sonic stuff, and they were just like, yeah, no, stop that, stop being stop being like you're forcing toxic positivity. Like they told him straight up like you need to stop that. Like you can't be
Don't look down on me.
like you can't be doing all this, man. I was like, that's crazy how you're getting mad at the hype guy for, you know, reasonably being hyped for this shit. Cause I think that happened with, like, for 4 years, and I'm like, you guys are weird. And I was like, every time someone shows the minimum, like, of a side, someone's there to be like, yeah, you're wrong for actually enjoying this. I'm like, every time, without fail, where it's like, you're always gonna find that person who's just like, yeah, no, you're actually wrong for being excited for this. Like, I could it be me, man? I was like, I wish I could be that be filled with that much negativity where it's like shit I'm not even excited for. I literally have to be like, man, I I can't be excited for this, man. I literally can't. I'm like take it as someone who literally just not care for like fucking Sonic Ultimate, like Sonic Ultimate. I didn't care for it. I don't care for like base Sonic Colors. So I'm just like I don't really care for like you know, this re-release. Like, you did not see me go out of my way to be like, yeah, no, this sucks, and I feel sorry for all you guys who are excited for this. I don't do that. Like, if it's something's not for me, I'm not gonna mess with it. Same with ships, same with stuff I just generally don't like. This isn't for me, and I'm not gonna act like it is. So, you know, you know, I'm not gonna knock the people who enjoy it. Like, that's just not me. You like your trashy romance novels? Who am I to tell you otherwise? You know. Same for like you got some guilty pleasure games. Cool. Like we all do. Like I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong for enjoying this. Like people enjoy Forces, and I was just like, hey, you have those. You have people enjoy. Like I enjoy the Avatar aspects of it. That's the only thing. The only positive I have in the music, because like everything outside of Classic Sonic is like really good, but yeah, no, Classic Sonic music sucked in that game, and I will die on that hill, like, and I did not mean to put her back in blue, but I need to stop doing that. But yeah, you had people fucking attacking a fan for saying like they like Forces, and I was like, that's crazy that you guys did this, but there's also the Sonic community, so they enjoy like attack that they like having that mob mentality.
My turn.
So I was like, yeah, I'm a fan, but I was like, don't associate me with like the other weirdos of the communities who just like, Ian Flynn is the scum of the earth, and every time he touched Sonic, I die a little on the inside because fuck this Gaijin for, you know, touching this series, you know, and making it more American like and whatnot, and actually having the goal, the audacity to remember that continuity is a thing. I need to back out because I got her in blue again. But yeah, that's how I feel some of the times where it's just like Sega should only focus on like Sonic seems to always focus on like the Japanese characterization and not anything else. Like fuck you for guiding because of you guys. Sonic's taking it as a joke, and I'm just like, whatever, man. Like I said last time, English, Japanese, Sonic is Sonic. So. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this with Tamari either. Yeah, because fuck Super Armor. If you wonder what Tamari said potential is, that it does use chakra to summon her Weasel, and that's her back A, I believe. Yeah. I don't think he's gonna give me the time to do that though. Yeah. That Weasel's the bane of my goddamn existence. Like, that's the main reason I don't play as Tamari as I did in the other games because of that shit. Where it's like one of her combos literally revolve around her summoning the Weasel.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
I think Baki has the Blades of Wind in this game. I was like, right, you have it in this game. You don't just have that stupid ass like, hey, I'm just gonna fucking punch you with the power of wind. Like, nah, you have the wind gale thingy that I thought you had like last game, but no, it's this game. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Oh, okay, Convo. Calm down.
Keep training hard.
Pick your challenge.
Finally.
Don't underestimate.
Wow, Jesus, that's twice now.
Want to know the true power of wind?
Come on.
Get ready. First
Wind.
round. Begin.
See? Not so cool to be on the other side of that shit, huh? Yeah, he didn't have this in Storm 2. Also, Naruto has one infinity, it did jack all with it. That's another plot point, well, plot hole, where it's just like, he learned how to make the Rasen Shuriken, and that was it. You want to learn any other one jutsus under your belt, my guy? Fuck no. Who do you think I am, Sasuke? Wait, what the fuck happened to my chakra? I was like, I did not mean to do that. How did that not kill anyone? Especially Kankuro. Maybe I'll send a message.
How was that?
think Gara might kill me.
Pick your challenge.
Finally.
Don't underestimate.
Get ready. First round. Begin. Is that it? Is that it?
What the fuck was that? That was point blank.
Is that it?
Oh my god.
Where are you looking? Is that it? Is that it? Battle is over. The wind can come.
It's the head of ninja.
Pick your challenge.
Finally.
Okay, mission start.
Seriously though, it was I didn't find out Cassie Lee Williams did the song for like the shout out social like I got on Twitter. I was like, oh, huh. That's cause it's just like that's like a full circle type thing, you know? It's like finding out like Nate wants about it One Way Dream for Sonic Frontiers, that type of stuff. And then another example is find out that the VA for Blake for Ruby is literally Black Swan and Hellcat Star Rail. Like that's something that I will never, you know, not be like, wow, this is, huh. Like that's as big as like a deal like finding out that the VA for Cloud in Machina Bridge, that's also that's the VA for like English, Izuku, and My Hero. So I was like, that's. Oh God, why did I give her range? I knew that was gonna happen at some point. All right, Baki's done.
Pick your challenge.
I missed you, creepy snake man.
Mission start.
I like the urge to stab. Oh, why did it have to be Anko? You could have just picked Jiraiya.
Let's settle the score, Orochimaru.
You're stubborn. Get ready.
Again, she does have the curse mark in this, so like the only other game to give Anko the curse mark is Ultra Ninja 3, and that's only if you fight Orochimaru with her will that activate. Yeah, speaking of Ultra Ninja 3,
Battle is over.
I couldn't resist.
Winner.
But yeah, I was talking to my brother about that too, where just like I don't know what happened in Ultra Ninja Storm, where we like it was dropping quality, where we just like, we're not gonna, you know, put as much effort as we could like in Ultra Ninja, into like as we did Ultra Ninja, because I'm like that's because I brought up how like I never got over the fact that Kushina had a housewife moveset, like all jokey and bullshit, where it's just like Oh, her special is like literally like hitting people with a fucking frying pan or a cooking pot, and she's throwing fucking utensils at you and not goddamn ninja tools. And then it also brought up the fact that hey, remember that fucking costume they gave her, the golf, the from like the World of the Ninja movie, where they had her in the Joni outfit, the ponytail, and the sword strapped to her back. Yeah, and I was like, oh, they're gonna change her moveset with this, right? No. Still the same fucking moveset. It's just, there to look pretty. And then I was also like upset. I was like, okay, she can at least get her chakra changed, right? Only gets those through her awakening. I was like, I fucking hate it here. I was like, I never recovered from that. I was like, you can give fucking Aruka of all people seals, but you can't get the literal woman who I don't know, her clan focuses on goddamn seals. You could give that to her. But we can do some bullshit where she was there like while Minato was like taking care of his goddamn beginnings. We got enough time to animate that, right? We like add some backstory to that. I was like, that just makes Ocho's ass look worse, cause like if Kushina favored you that much, then why the fuck did you do? You killed her, man. I'm like, what are we doing here? Don't get me started on this bullshit from. I'm going to stab you, and I'm going to enjoy it. I hate that. I'm still stabbing your ass. You best believe I'm stabbing you before this is over, Kakashi. I'm a man of my word. But yeah, this guy was like, remember a fucking flashback where it was just like, they were playing on forgetting Ren's birthday, and then just like, oh, I remember that. Like, that was crazy how we had to stop Kushina at that time. I'm like, fuck off. I mean, that's just literally, fuck off with that. Or it's like, we're like, that entire game was just like the most, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, after the game is over, like, because they tried to do that shit where it's just like, oh, this is why Shino becomes a teacher, because all the stuff that's happening, like, whatnot. It seems like he decides like, yeah, this is my calling, to teach the kids. And I'm like, if this ain't the most, like, what's the word to describe it? Pandering shit ever, where it's just like, we just found ways to make this shit work. That's the best way to describe it. It's like how Choji ended up with Karui. Like, how he ended up with her. Like, how the fuck did this happen? Please tell me, explain to me how this shit happened. Oh, and hey, Sasuke.
Let's see how much stronger. Get ready. First round. Begin.
Yeah, I thought your ass was gonna cost like a good 100,000 again. I was wrong. Question is, do I stab him? I feel like I should stab him. You gotta keep him humble. So. The fact you needed two of those to hit me, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stab you, Sasuke. Yeah, I'm gonna stab you. Congrats, Orochimaru. You're also one who beat the rival. This fucker. Why am I fighting Sasuke again?
Come train me. I'm not going to be much practice for you. Get ready.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I thought he had like his instant recovery shit from like 2. I guess not. The fact you did that shit where I was just right about to hit your ass. Why'd I even bother?
Not quite yesterday's news.
Whatever, man. I still hate your ass.
Pick your challenge.
Looks like I'm up.
I would did the same shit, like the MC did in Naruto Takes It Easy, where he basically he made him go to like a berserker rage because he brought up like, man, you're like basically talked shit about his glasses, knowing like, man, your glasses suck. And like, oh, if only like the caretaker knew how much her glasses sucked, and he was like, the fuck you say? And then he just kept dogging him like, man, she sure was, she didn't even recognize you. And he was just like, he just basically went into like a berserker rage because Naruto kept bringing up his dead mom, basically. It's like, man, if only she could see the failure you turned out to be. I was like, see, that's some top level trolling. Like, I approve. Do I gotta stab him too? I feel like I gotta stab him too. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried.
Battle is over. Winner! You're not even worthy.
Pick your challenge.
Looks like I'm up.
Because Naruto, like, his fucking character motivations are just as fucking bad as Obito's, where it's just like, you guys suck as villains. Like, you generally do. Like, I just, your motivations makes no sense. Like, not even a whole, like, man, I can sympathize with these people. It's like, no, one wants to live in a fake reality, and then the other one just is bitching because, you know, his mom didn't recognize him. Boo fucking who. And I was like, you know, that should give you even more reason to fucking hate Donzo and not just, you know, be angry at the world. Like, that's how I feel. I'm just like, get angry and upset at the people who fucking wronged you, not everyone else who did it. Like, God, you're the program. Whatever. I don't care what you have to say, but yeah, I'm like, Donzo's the root of all their problems, and this dude was kept alive for reasons I don't even know. I'm like, look, like, Hirozen, the dude literally tried to assassinate you, did so much shit behind your back, and you let this dude live, alright? You let this dude live. That's the part I can't get behind. Like, none of this, like, keep your friends closer, your enemies closer bullshit. I'm like, this dude tried to assassinate you. He's obviously wants your position, and he's upset that he wasn't picked by your fucking sensei. So, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, and he's literally gone out to say he's willing to do, like, anything to make sure the Leaf Village is on top. And that doesn't bring, like, that doesn't have any red flags. None. But I'm like, could it be me, man? That's why I was just like, I fucking hate the Leaf Village. Like, if you were to ask me, like, hey, if you could be transported to any fictional place, what would you pick? Any fictional world, like anywhere, would not pick the fucking Leaf Village. Like, Naruto would be like a hard no, because I'm just like, there are just too many fuck ups there. Like, it's up there with Dragon Ball, where it's just like, no, you know what you're getting into.
You're a medical ninja, just like me.
I'm nothing like
you calm down, lady. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Cause I think his hidden potential is that, like, remember that healing I was talking about? That's literally it. Like, that's his now. Like, wanna see the most disrespectful thing I could do? God. Oh, that's... do I got enough for it? I think I do. Hey, a win's a win, alright? And I think that is it for all the characters we bought. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that we gotta do survival mode with. That's gonna be
How many
fun.
players?
Let me check the ninja info card one more time.
Let's begin.
Shop is 50% and story mission list is 36%.
Check out Wi-Fi with various types of how many
You know, I forgot Nintendo Wi-Fi was a thing. Like, that terrible, terrible online before we got to, like, the Switch online, so...
who's going to fight?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do, those 8 and then call it a stream, so... Let's start with the pain in the asses. Well, not you. Because I refuse to use her. So, let's go, Baki. So, it's gonna be Baki, Kankuro, Tamari, Toa, Komochi, Orochimaru, and Kabuto, and then we'll call it a stream. And then next week we'll wrap it up, hopefully. And then I can tell you if I got Sparking Zero or not, or whatever. I doubt. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath on that, because I'm like, Amazon's fucking weird. Like, my brother also said, like, he called, like, he had something, and, what was it? Like, they said order received, and it was shipped the day of, so he was hoping the same happens, like, I get, like, a notification saying, like, hey, your stuff shipped, or, you know, they actually give you a date, so... Because, again, that shit should be coming the same day Metaphor is, because I bought them the same day. So, I'm just like, that's crazy how I'm getting one, but not the other. And everyone else is telling me, like, yeah, no, you're getting this shit later. Okay, my shit is hella delayed right now. Like, because, again, I don't have a dual monitor, so I'm watching chat through my phone, so it's like it is literally on right now. It's like on the Kabuto shit, and I'm like I am way past that, so I don't know if that's an OBS problem or you know, but that shit is hella delayed. I might have to refresh it.
Don't look down on the hidden sandwich.
I will, because you guys literally let your Kage die, you weirdos. Oh, it's still...
Get ready. First round. Begin. Is that it?
hope it's just a Twitch thing, cause I'm like, if this is just OBS being OBS, then yeah, that's a problem. But I don't see like if any of this actually shows up, because I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, Code didn't help before I lose the core and I.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, because I think it's just, yeah, it's Sasuke, Sai, Yamato, Kakazu, Haiden, Bondo, Kakashi. Those are the last few characters. And Kakashi costs like 100,000, so his ass is going to be the last one we unlock. So I'm just like, I was like, how much did it come out to? I don't. I know it came to like 100 something, so. Yeah, this is still delayed to all hell.
Get ready.
And I do not know how to feel about that.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah, as long as I can get 10 fights in, that's good enough.
Get ready.
That's like the bare minimum to get shit done, so.
Over here. Whoops.
Whoops. I thought I was gonna say it's the wind's fault, like guys does.
Winner. Get ready. First round. Begin. Is that it?
Oh my god, you know, not again. Please. Please do not. Why are you like this? Dude, fuck off. She can fucking readjust herself. Like, she's the most annoying character to fight in this game because of it. Oh my god. That was gonna end very fucking badly. And of fucking course. Why's the easy match supposed to be like ridiculously hard? Fuck off, lady. Yeah, Chat's not showing up at this point, so yeah, this. I'm gonna check OBS after this though, see like what the fuck's going on. So, well, after this is over, like whenever whoever. Always the goddamn rock. Always. Just. Crap. Yeah, okay, so it's literally a Twitch thing, so did not mean that. I apologize for in advance for that because yeah, OBS is still capturing like what I'm doing right now, so yeah.
Don't underestimate.
Get ready. First round.
It's weird because he usually never does this, so I'm like, okay, what like, why is it like today it's different? So like I'm not even doing shit. Like I'm not even multicast doing like, oh, this is on Twitch and YouTube. I got debated like the like that or they bring up your dead dad.
Don't underestimate it.
Get ready.
Okay, never mind. I was like, no, not gonna bring up the dead dad. Alright.
Useless. Winner.
Pretty.
Again, I should Naruto Tamari. That's yeah, that's a rare pair. Like especially like both being like like win users, and like him basically giving her little brother back. So like it's like stuff that's there. So it's not like a completely ridiculous. Like why the hell would
Alright, let's get started already. You talk big for again.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
yeah, I blame leader Naruto for that. Actually, no, he goes farther back to like Neo Yandame for like me like that and shooting his damn dead.
Winner.
Curious woman.
That and the few fan fictions that that dude with like BFF Snake did that had Tamari in it. So like, but mostly if we're talking like strictly from like a canon perspective, it's definitely Shooting his damn day and Neo Yandame.
Darn it.
Because both of them, like Shooting his damn day was literally Naruto stuck in a time loop, and then
Again.
like yeah, Naruto stuck in a time loop, and then he slowly but surely ends like the girls he interacted with, like he ends up like giving them their memories of said loops where they were together, and at like a certain point they start to like recover their memories without Naruto had to constantly restore them. So that was one. Then with Neo Yandame, it was same thing as what happened where it's like Naruto fights Gaara, and like Gaara's possessed, like does the whole One Tail's possession stuff. Shikaku gets out, and the only difference is that as a sign to like repair like the alliance between the Elite Village and the Sand Village, they basically have Tamari as a arrange like they basically choose Tamari as the candidate for the arranged marriage, but she didn't know who the Elite Village picked, and she like because like when she gets there like it was like it ends with Tamari becoming like a resident of the Elite Village, like how she is in Boruto, but she thought it was like gonna be like I think Koharu. Which one's like the old man advisor? That like she thought it was gonna be him because she's like, oh god, he's gonna be someone older than me. She did it basically for the love of her village and whatnot, but it like turns out like she's gonna get married to Naruto, so she's like, oh, all right. But yeah, like, and again, it's basically still like canon Tamari's to the T.
Weak. Darn it.
At least Naruto is just like he like that was basically like the same Tamari from the one shot they did, where it's like Genjutsu of it, where Naruto was like he applied it in Genjutsu for him like, and you know he applied it Genjutsu, did not know the effect of it till like afterwards, or it's like he finds out he's in bed with Hinata and Ino, and then later Tsunade tells him like, yeah, you basically went on a romp with like most of the females you came in contact with, so and then like he finds out like Tamari's one, Tintin's another, and he gets Koyuki somewhere, and I think Sasami too, like.
Get ready. First round.
But Tamari's excuse was just like, hey, like I just like I'm here for like because it for the fun, and then like if it's something serious, like you know it's the gratitude thing where it's like, hey, like you did so much for me, so like if you know if something serious down the line happens, cool, but yeah. It was like she was in the same boat as was in, where it's like it's like, oh, just like come see me again if you want, if you want to do it again. I'm like, And then that like they literally became like a thing, and again, Leader of Naruto. So. And that one, same thing happened, like Naruto beats Shikaku, like basically turns his entire goddamn thing to glass, so, but, yeah, that's what ends up, like, Tamari just, like, is like, hey, he is strong, like, basically, she starts off, like, teasing it, and then she's, like, ends up being, like, 100% serious by the end of it. She's just like, I was like, great minds think alike, and still Anko got tired, but yeah. But that was like another one where she's just like she's like, oh, he's already cute and whatnot, so the fact that he's strong too is just like, because she said like she found like power attractive, so she and like Kankuro and Kankuro Gar didn't want to hear it, but he's just like, yeah. She just kept going on about it, where it's like, hey, just know, like, if you ever want to do like if you need somebody to do like you need somebody to talk to him, like if you need like an advisor, like a diplomat between them, just know I'm always up for it, so. Yeah, I saw that coming. Fuck you, Kabuto.
Let's begin. Who's going to fight?
Let's go, Toa. Yes, Toa, Kamochi, and probably Orochimaru. We call it quits for this stream. I still think it's ironic that Naruto's like my foray into like the literally the series that got me into fan fiction, and why I've been like so gung ho on like that, and Kingdom Hearts like my forefront of like, yeah, I want to read more fanfics about stuff like this, and like it stuck with me since. So I'm just like, same about the fucking site though. Like the site's just like, God, I miss my old mobile app I used to have for fanfiction. It was like an unofficial app, but yeah, some of those fanfics are like lost to time, because I'm just like, those were some pretty damn good ones, and I'm like, Jesus, man, you just had to be there for it. And then some of them are just like you will not see an update for like because no they like either they outgrown the fandom or they just are burnt out on it. Because the one that come to mind is like it's another like Naruto crossover. It's it's a Nijimo. It's like, and the thing with that was that basically what was the premise? Like it was basically if you ever read the fanfic like Naruto One Man Team, it was kind of like that, where it's just like Naruto was basically putting a mask of being the dead last. He met with Kurama, who was a female in this one, and like he was like she was helping him hone his skills. And one of the things he finds out in I think it was like when he took the scroll, he makes a copy of it, is that I think he had like a key to people that's like stuck inside, like because it was like more people stuck like inside Kurama. And like it was later found out that the cast of Nijima was like some of them ended up become like absorbing the tail beasts and become the tail beasts themselves, because that happened with what was it? The one of the fates become like that, and then I know Anya became one too, like his childhood friend Anya. So it also did the thing of like, hey, you know, whoever Neji did end up with, that they became part of Naruto's harem and vice versa. Like, well, not vice versa, but the obvious choices. So obviously, like, Asuna was like with Naruto, same for like I think Konoha and Setsuna, but you know, like Nodoka and Chisame, they were with Neji. So you think I'd be upset that Eva wasn't Evangeline wasn't part of Neji's thing, but I was like, nah, I'm fine with this. What? You don't even know who the hell this guy is, Orochimaru. He what? You can't say that. Yeah, because that I think because I ended up like having like a lot of stuff like Tsunade got her youth back. They found out about Child's attire thing. And it was just like a lot of stuff. Ironically enough, like looking back on it, where she says like she's a Martian, and no one says like it's like yeah, in the future people live on like Mars becomes habitable, and everyone's just like cut the shit. Like there's no way that's true. Only to find out, like, yes, they did in fact, it happened Mars, because the magical world was on the brink of collapse. I was like, well, damn. So, yeah, that happened. So, Child wasn't lying. And the thing with, like, crossover fics like that is that, like, in some cases where it's just, like, the situation reversed, where, like, Naruto's in, like Neji's world, like like they bring up the fact that like Naruto also had like does the same thing where like he has a list of descendants, and you know, or the party self-destruct afterwards, like after like Neji tries to get her to stay like one last time, and she's just like, I wish I didn't have to do this, but you leave me no other choice. And she brings out a book, and it's like Neji's family tree. And with that, it basically is us like, I already said I'm a descendant of Neji, so with this book and like what's inside this book tells you who hooks up with and how many descendants he has. So it's basically like, okay. And then they began fighting over it, and they were just like, you know, they self-destructed because they like, you know, everyone was fighting to get a hold of it and try to read it, and then, you know, like, what the fuck, guys? And then they did, like in Naruto's case, she was just like, and Naruto's like, sucks to be Neji, and then she pulls up a second book, which is the people like who Naruto hooks up with, and same thing. So they began fighting for that too, and I was like, yeah, that seems about right. Where they just fight for both sides. So like it's been good crossovers. Like Naruto, like you find some people who like really who like know their shit for both. Like like it's some good shit. Like the amount of Naruto Bleach crossovers is like just as good. Like outside of everyone, their mom getting him with Raikiku. Stop doing that. She has no personality, guys. Come on, we're better than that. Like the shit that had him and like Waco Mundo, like that was like good stuff. Like same like cause BFF Snake did two Naruto crossovers with Bleach. One where Naruto's reincarnated as Tear, and another one where he's sent to Waco Mundo as a fox hollow because of Kurama. So I'm just like, yeah, do more of that. Like more stuff like that's believable, not this other shit where it's like I gotta suspend my disbelief for this. Actually, he had a third one. My bad. He had one where and this was like somebody used the plot for this too, where he basically takes what's Bragadon's crown, like the hollow Espada, or Ron Coward, like basically takes his crown and after find out he basically wore it as as a means of trying to commit suicide, and that's what because again that's where the Minato and Kushina soul fragments come in and say like because Kushina gets upset with him saying like, hey, why'd you wear that? Because you like there was a warning saying like, hey, don't put it on because it's like it has like uncontrollable power. Like the power was like really great or whatnot. Like it was like worrying people out, whoever wore it. And again, Naruto wore it to just like because he was just fed up, like because that's where he found out about his heritage or whatnot. So he saw like as an out, and he was like, nah, I'm gonna decide this on my own fate. And then that's when the soul fragments come, and they was like, first they were blaming Kurama for it, and it was like, nah, it's not him. And then they was like, they tried to that's like got introduced like the Baragon. So and it was like he told Naruto like he was gonna take over while he got recreated with his parents, and did so. So he basically plays fix up with the village for a bit. So I just wish he would have finished it, but it just be like that sometimes. Some fanfics is just you expect them to get finished and they don't, or again, people either lose them, like don't get involved in the fandom anymore, move on for it, or Cause I'm for the life of me was trying to find like a female Orochimaru fic. I wrote not wrote, but I saw for a while, and I was like, I cannot find that shit for the life of me. And it was so annoying, cause it was like really good, cause it was built on the fact that Orochimaru knew that Naruto wasn't reaching his full potential in the village, and she like basically said like during the attack was just like, hey, I can get you out of here so you can reach your full potential or whatnot. So like, during the second part of the invasion, like it was one of those like, one of those type of deals. Cause it was also like one where like she bites Sasuke, right? And then she bites Sasuke and do it all like Naruto just gets fed up with Sakura, just like, you know what, this is like the perfect chance for you to see like what he's packing and whatnot. So yeah, it was one of those things where it's like she like Sakura later finds out that because Naruto was like miserable at that time. He was just like, I hate this team, I don't like this village, I was like, I want to leave, and like, Orochimaru gave him that out because she was giving him stuff like to help boost his potential. So like it came down to it where it's just like when the first round hit, like they basically they killed off Sasuke. Like that was like the most like wow. Can't believe they did that because they usually do it where Sasuke at least survives getting deflected with the like marked by Orochimaru, but this one no, he died the moment the fight with Yoro starts, or the chakra absorbing guy. Like the moment that match say like began, Sasuke just limps over and dies, and like the first thing Naruto does is like outright laugh, and then they were just like the thing was they like Kakashi and them noticed that Naruto's getting like more and more like away from the village, more distrustful, so they thought like, oh, we can just we can just put him and Sakura together. That'll change everything. Like that'll give him a reason to stay. But it's like crazy, man. I think the only like current fanfic writer of Naruto who do crossovers just as good is like KF, the KF anime. Like Windstorm is another one, and I'm missing someone. Who was I just about to say? Zero Arashi like Uchiha, like. Because they just like they know how to make that shit work. Where it's like I'm not too sure in this premise, but like by the time you're reading the first chapter, you're like, oh, okay, I'm actually behind that. I was like, this is some shit Naruto would do, or this is how he would act in this situation, stuff like that. So then we just do this goddamn fight. Do he have? Nah, I want to say he does. What the fuck?
Winner! And you call yourself the Hokage.
I want your eyes, boy. Oh, no. I was like, you kind of lost your fucking hands to this guy, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, God. Fucking rocks, man. Yeah, I lost.
Don't get involved.
Let's begin. Who's going to fight? Let the mission begin.
We're gonna do a Kimochi, and then we're gonna call this stream. Because I was just like, ugh.
First round. Begin.
I miss Haku, man. I miss Haku a lot. Unbelievable.
Winner. Get ready. First round. Begin. Not bad.
Perfect.
Winner. Get ready. First round. Begin.
And I'm always up for like any fanfics that do like Leaf Village Bastard because those guys are fucking idiots. Oh, and I forget, the Layer Blue. Layer Blue is another person with good crossover fanfics. Cause I don't know shit about Mahu Tenji or whatever, but I was like, that's a like it gets good. It has a good Naruto. Like that's all that I saw. I was like Naruto's personality. Cause again, Naruto takes up ceiling and does like a lot of shit with it. He even teaches the classes about it.
Get ready. First round. Begin.
The only thing I was a fan of was just like, well, no Chamari because I think it was a marriage contract. Like they tried to get that to work because basically because Naruto ends up fixing Gaara's seal early and like avoids the whole Shikaku fight. And like because of that, like they like Chamari just like, I'll do anything like you say you gotta save my brother, and they were just like, you basically sold yourself at that point. You basically gave up your bride price, and they just tried to get that to work, and they was like, nah, it can't happen. So, cause like they established like early on that Naruto was allowed to have like multiple like partners, and they was like, yeah, Tamari wanted to be like the top of it, and they kept telling her like, yeah, no, there's no hierarchy here, so you gotta go somewhere else for that. So and even Naruto had to butt in and say that, because like I'm surprised I got updated, not gonna lie, because they like it's one of those like, oh, this is a rare update type of thing, because I was like, okay, the last I read is that Himawari shows up, and this isn't like Boruto Himawari, this is like a Himawari for that continuity. So and she basically meddle with like space time, so that's why she's in that timeline, because like I think oh fuck off Kiba, but I think Windstorm did something like that in their story. Like where they had instead of like future Trunks going back to his timeline, he stayed in like the regular timeline and was like went by a different name instead of Trunks, because they ended up like you know, regular Trunks is like still born, but yeah, he basically became like an older brother to him. Yeah, and, like so much potential with like Naruto fanfics. It's not even funny. Whatever. So I was like, that it was like never a dull moment. I was like, again, the only thing that topped that was like the you know, the My Hero fanfics now, where like whenever like Izuku doesn't get a quirk or he's quirkless, like you like sky's the limit with him. Like especially like the him being quirkless, be like there's like so many possibilities with that. And like again, when he gets his quirk, you know he's gonna try to do like learn everything about it, analyze it to hell and back. And I was like, I love to see that, because that's literally how Izuku should have worked with fucking One for All, instead of just going in and was just like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna go in blind. It's like, Izuku, no, this isn't you. You are a quirk nerd. You're an analyst. You know, you try to find out how a quirk strength and weakness is, how they can improve, and then you know, you move on from there. You don't do this shit of like, I'm gonna punch my, you know, you don't do trial and error. You know, you analyze. That's your thing. I'm like, why you resort to like punching and kicking your problems away? That's not the Zuko I know. This is the Zuko I've seen since like chapter 1. So I'm like, where the hell is this? Where is he at? Like, where is him like finding out new ways to, you know, do his shit? So like, oh, by the way, I have goddamn legs. I don't have to constantly punch. I'm like, my guy, you could have did this God knows how many chapters ago, but you kept trying to be like, I'm gonna be just like All Might, and everyone's like, you're not All Might. Please, for the love of God, stop. You keep doing this, you're gonna lose, like, you won't be able to use your arms anymore. It's like, oh, I got legs, shoot style. I'm like, that's the problem with Zuko. That's the problem.
Winner. Get ready.
And again, don't get me started on the horror story that is Momo. I will be here all night if we talked about her. Oh, I'm still not over that. Like, you telling me she could create anything as long as she knows how it's made, and we did nothing with this. We didn't even humor me with like the idea of her being able to make shit from video games. I had to go on fan fiction for that. To see her like make a goddamn glider for Breath of the goddamn Wild or Iron Man suit. I was like, this is shit she should be doing in the actual canon. And then literally had her make a shield with a cannon on it. Like, what are we doing here? And that one of those, like, the glider thing came from, like, a fanfic where, it was a female Izuku who basically, fuck you, dude, like, I'll win by timeout. But, yeah, it comes from, like, them basically having the power of Kizaru, like the light fruit guy, and, oh my god, Hinata, why must you always stop my path? What did I ever do to you? Like, I've been your biggest fan since day one. Since, you know, Clash of Ninja 2. Like, Ultra Ninja 1. I've been there. I've been Team Hinata since day one. Naruto all the way. And this is how I get repaid. She just comes in and ruins my day. Why? Also, Kamoshi's hidden potential. She doesn't require chakra to, you know, to keep that stuff in there. I can do this all day. Can't keep blocking. I got one last shot. Never mind. I did not have one last shot. Shut up. I don't need you patronizing me. Alright, so 63,000. Oh god. Alrighty. I don't know what to say, guys. We're almost, thankfully, done with this. Like, we just got 7 more characters left, so I'm gonna call it a stream here because we're just gonna be here for God knows how long, just doing this again. So I'm rather we just finish this up next week, and because again, we gotta still buy the characters and still do mission mode for most of them. Then raise another 100,000 for Anbu Kakashi. So rather we just get that all done in like one run than constantly coming back to it. So we're gonna be jumping into survival mode like immediately after as soon as the stream starts. So probably check again, like on the shop, and calculate like how much I need for that. But other than that, thank you guys for watching as always, and almost there. Almost there. And then we could just move on to the other games and call it a wrap for the Clash of Ninja series. So enjoy your weekend, and I will see you all next week.